Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Neverwinter Nights.
Look, I think you'd better stop looking into this cult business.
Well, to be honest, are you part of the cult? You definitely do seem so. What do you know about them? You're such a fool. That ring I gave you? The cult has been tracking you with it this entire time. Consider yourself warned, hero. Well, to be honest, whoopty-fucking-do, like, I haven't even left the starting settlement, so, you know, how good that information could have been. Okay, this house has a musky, unpleasant odor, but the source is not apparent. Might be this pile of skulls. Something tells me the guy who lives here is probably not the best well-adjusted person. It has a bloody altar. Alright. The cracked anvil. Waynev's cottage. Now the cracked anvil does sound like something.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Oops, sorry, I just destroyed someone's doors. And to be honest, have I met someone called Waynev in town? Unclear.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Okay. So I just robbed someone for no good reason. Oh well, par for the course at this point. Cracked anvil.
Can I help you?
Welcome to the Cracked Anvil. I'm Halial Tondor, and I reckon you're here to dither and bargain me right out of business, aren't you, stranger? What can I purchase here? Our selection of goods run the gamut, being as that we are the general store for the good town of Port Llast. As well, my smith over there can show you a wider selection of weapons if you wish. Would you like to take a look? I have some questions. No, not really. Let me just see what I can buy from you. The answer is not too much. Yeah, I don't need more of those bags. Minus 20. I have more than enough of those, to be honest. Show me your weapons.
Hail to ye!
Greetings. I'd be Hell's smith. If you need some arms or armor and you cannot find what you like in Hell's regular stock, I might be able to help you. Gauntlets of Ogre Power, Strength +2. That's pretty cool, but also pretty expensive. I'll leave it be for now. Oh, that's pretty great actually, because that's armor class 10 and weight reduction, but also very expensive. okay? What else? Altora's magical... Who are you?
Well, hello, sir. I don't recognize you. You must be new in these parts.
What is an adventurous fellow like you doing in a crap town like this? Well, you certainly have this place pegged. What's your name? A man of taste and distinction, how wonderful to meet you. My name is Sheldrissa, what's yours? My name is Harding. Could you answer some of my questions? I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. I know pretty much everything that goes on in town, not that there is much to know. Have you heard anything about a cult working in the area? A cult? Huh. I wish something so exciting happened in Port Llast. I am so bored. Anything unusual out of town? In this town, I told you, nothing ever happens here. Do you know where I can find a job? Why would you want a job here in town? I guess if you must know, my father is Mayor Kendrak, and I do know of one job offer. There was a prison break in Waterdeep, and my father is offering a huge reward for anyone who can hunt down the escaped criminals. I already got that mission, actually. I only tell you this because taking the job will help us. I mean, you escape the boring clutches of this town. Why is it that you hate this town so much? Are you kidding? This is just a small town with small-minded people. If I have to stay here, I'll end up a grumpy old maid with nothing to enjoy in life. A young woman with a sharp mind needs adventure, and a powerful man to protect her. Alright, whatever, goodbye. Oh well. Probably people have been throwing gold in there for like well-wishing. And I'm fishing it out as some kind of unhinged hobo, which, to be fair, I kind of am. You know, most video game protagonists actually do come off as pretty unhinged.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
If you ask me.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
In the name of Sanin Moonbow!
Welcome to the shop, as I like to say. I am Eltura Subtil, and a finer collection of wares you are not apt to find.
What kind of wares do you sell here? Well, I only sell the finest assortment of magical goods. Truly, you will find no better collection than mine. You may as well spill the question, and I'll see if I can figure out an answer. I'm looking for work. Do you know of any? Well, I do have a task for you. How do you feel about recovering some old tomes for me? What are these tomes? The best way I can explain their purpose with brevity is to compare them to recipe books. These books explain the crafting of magical items. If you return these books to me, I'll allow you to use them to make your own creations. If this does not interest you, I would also offer a suitable reward. I would need a lab. Then you shall have use of my own. Why not speak with Sir Botkin about this? He might even provide you with some ideas of what you might make. Where can I find him? He's right through the portal behind me. Don't worry about popping in on him. He enjoys the company. Tell me more. Scattered about the region are the 5 tomes of ancient Imaskar. I want you to find them and return them to me. If you can do this, then I will reward you far beyond the value of the books. Of that you can be certain. The 5 tomes that I want are the tomes of Resonance, Life, Death, Ice and Fire. Where could the Tome of Fire be? The Tome of Fire has been a tricky one for me to locate. My scrying attempts reveal that it is far to the south, but I cannot see where specifically. It would make sense that the tome was within the Charwood. Though I not know why, that realm resists my scrying. If it were anywhere else, I think I could locate it. Where is the Tome of Ice? Near here, but to the south, you'll find the tower. Within the tower, you shall find it. Of course, the owner of the tower is a powerful wizard in his own right, and you should be cautious in your approach. Where is the Tome of Life? This tome was in possession of Brother Toras, a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. I had planned to buy it from him, but he died before I had the chance. I checked around and I heard he was dead, but it wasn't among his possessions. The only place I haven't searched yet is his tomb. I simply haven't had the time. Where is the tomb? Being wealthy and powerful, I would imagine he had his own mausoleum outside the city walls of Luskan. Just be careful, Brother Thoras was a powerful wizard, and he may have some deadly traps or guardians protecting his tomb from grave robbers. What is the Arcane Brotherhood? Come now, you can't be serious, you don't know the Arcane Brotherhood? They are located in Luskan and they are the true power in the city. Their ruthless tactics are infamous, and the only thing that has stopped them from major expansion is the constant infighting and bickering. Where is the Tome of Death? Like the Tome of Fire, my scrying tells me that the Tome of Death has followed the long dark road into Charwood. If only I could see more, but the region is impervious to my efforts. Do you know where the Tome of Resonance is? My scrying shows that it was originally taken east into the Neverwinter Woods. Perhaps if you go there, a clue or two will reveal itself. Alright. So, show me your merchandise. Alas, I don't show my rare and valuable goods to just anyone. Look at the goods. You must give me a magical reagent. What is a reagent? A reagent is an ingredient, if you will, that will allow one to cast advanced magic. I'm always looking for the good stuff, but here's a specific list. Find me a fire beetle's belly, a bodak's tooth, a rakshasa's eye, a slat's tongue, a skeleton's knuckle, some quartz crystal, fen berries, fairy dust, or the silk glands of an ether cap. I have one. Offer one fairy dust. Yes, this will do quite well. Take a look at what we have to offer you then, shall we? Okay, so the answer is nothing much, actually.
Greetings.
Nothing I can do for you until you get the books, Go on, I have no time to talk of them. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that.
Oh, excuse my elven.
My name is Ballard. I'm looking for someone interested in a dangerous mission. Might you be interested?
Yes, what do you need? Well, friend, it's just not what I need. There are many lives at stake. There has been trouble over in Neverwinter Wood as of late. It started with travelers bringing back tales of normally peaceful animals attacking them for no reason. Then farmers and woodcutters began to disappear. The animals have been attacking everyone, even the rangers and druids that are there to help the forest. I fear that without assistance, whole villages near the wood might be destroyed. What can I do about it? There is a grove of druids that are trying to find out what is wrong. Their leader is Owil. He sent 3 of his best druids into the wood in search of clues, but nobody has heard from them in a while. It is possible that the druids have returned in my absence, but he could still use your assistance in preserving the wood. If you're brave enough, see Owil in a grove near the forest's edge. I guess I should go check it out then. I hope to hear from you again when the forest is returned to its natural state. In the meantime, you should, if you should need any nature-related supplies, I would be happy to show you my wares. Alright, so I have explored most of Port Llast, apart from this part on the other side of the river, but given how I'm going north for the time being anyway, I might as well continue.
Hello there. You best be careful treading the road round these parts. A dangerous place these days. Listen, old Gerald.
Your Gerald, your son mentioned you. Did he? He's a fine lad. I expect then that you're some manner of adventurer that he thought could help us, eh? He seemed to think so, yes. It's a dangerous thing to ask of anyone, but it might well be worth your while, lad. Let me fill you in the case the boy didn't. The hills in the area are home to creatures of all sorts, bugbears, goblins and the like. Normally they don't trouble us much. Since Luskan stopped patrolling the area, mind you, they've become plenty brave. For weeks now they have been attacking anyone passing through these parts. Attacked the farm a few times too. That's when they made off with my wife. I figured it's all that Derrygyab's doing. Damn ogre will get what's coming to him, one way or another. Who is this Derrygyab? It's an ogre mage, a rather cunning sort, who's decided he's just the critter to lead all the other monsters. He got it into his head that how he got it into his head I haven't got a clue, but from what I can tell, he's gone and built himself an army. What he intends to do with it scares me just a little. I went and sent a warning off to my old friend Arin Gand, but I haven't heard back from him yet. I suppose he's got more important things to consider on his plate right now, all things considered. You know Arin Gand? Yes, I do. An old friend, I said. You don't think I've spent my whole life as a farmer, do you? We all settle someday, lad. If it were my younger days, I'd go into those caves and find Leah for myself. I wish I could. As it stands, I'll have to wait for some younger adventurer to take up the task for me. Why would Luskan stop patrolling? You haven't heard? Since Neverwinter has had its plague, that Luskan's gone and shut their walls up tight. No one goes in and no one comes out. I never liked their soldiers much, like bandits sometimes, the way they act. Since they stopped patrolling, however, it makes you realize what worse things they kept in check. If Luskan was keeping order, Dergyab would never have gotten it to his head to make a move, and my wife would still be here. Perhaps I could help. Maybe you could, at that. I can reward you, if that were what you're looking for. I'll warn you though, you wouldn't be the first adventurer to head into the hills. There have been others? Aye, a few have passed this way and headed into the hills to check out the creatures for themselves. None have returned, I'm afraid to say. I will look into it as soon as I can. I'd be grateful for it. Find my wife, or bring me proof of what has happened to her, and bring me Zergiav's head if you can. Either would be a great service. Okay. I'll go around and explore the area.
I'm all done here.
Time for a bit of the game.
Oh, that's the guy that has been tracking me for the cold. I had suspected there's going to be an ambush at some point.
Eat steel! I'll cut you down!
In the name of Sanine Moonball!
Eat steel!
In the name of
To
Sanine...
the enemy!
Solomon, the Old Ones, may they live forever, seek an ancient artifact said to be in the vicinity of Port Llast. I have sent agents to retrieve it, but for you I have a greater task. There are meddlers about, the very same who thwarted Desta's good work in Neverwinter. If you succeed, you shall have a place in the heavenly kingdom of our beloved Old Ones. If you fail, your soul shall be damned, and I shall send others to do what you cannot. Should you require the assistance of other agents, those seeking the artifacts have been dispatched to Neverwinter Wood, the cavern system north of Port Llast, and the remote village of Charwood. Their work is important, however. Do not disturb them without good reason. Do not fail me, Maugrim Korothir. It's pretty stupid to... It's pretty stupid to sign such a letter with your own name. Like, by all accounts, it doesn't make sense. If you're a secret cult, first of all, you shouldn't even be writing those kinds of notes. Or, if you would, they should be in code or something at the very least.
all done here.
East Road in the Neverwinter Wood. Port Llast mines have been closed for many years, ever since the vein of ore ran out.
Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. I'm all done here. Goddess, take you now!
Time for a bit of the game.
Okay, so it's finally time to go into the caves. I suppose they probably all link up. I'm not sure about the mines.
Victory will be ours! Victory will be ours! Excuse my elven. Yeah. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Yeah. I'm all done here. All right, dear. I'm getting to
Time
it.
for a bit of the game. Time for a bit of the game. Yeah!
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Takasi!
Yeah!
Oh, excuse my elven.
Let's have at it!
In the name of Sandy Moonbow! Oh, Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. Yeah!
Let's have at it!
Victory will be ours!
Not sure what that did.
This load is a bit of a strain. Time for a bit of the game.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow! Goddess, take you now! Victory will be ours!
All right, dear. I'm getting to cast.
Let's protect the king's treasure. Not much of a treasure that was.
Victory will be ours!
Let's have at it!
In the name of Sanine Moonbow! Goddess, take you now! In the name of Sanine Moonbow!
Time for a bit of the game. Time for a bit of the game.
But to be honest, if I get killed by goblins, it's going to be quite embarrassing.
tavaret!
Hussy! Oh, excuse me, Paladin. All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Yeah!
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 Yeah! I'm all done.
tavaret! Yeah!
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
I'm all done here.
Help, me prisoner in here. You release me? Or is you working with orc and goblin? Me just want to leave. Not like prisons. Help me, please. Who are you? Me is prisoner of bugbears in this cave. Prisoner from war with orcs and goblins. You wanting leave, but we stuck. You help, yeah? You tell me some stuff and maybe I'll let you go. Okay, me not knows much but prison bars, but we tries answer all questions. We wants out of prison, yeah? Why are you a prisoner here? What's this war about? We is fighting with orcs and goblins, gets beat and taken prisoner. Everyone wants pleasing master, so needs beating other forces to make strength. Who's the master? Derrygab is master. He big ogre, but casts magic too. He very strong warrior and kills many who try to take his ruling away. I don't understand what you mean by making strength. If we bugbear is beating orc and goblin, then master is happy with us, take us for his army, and we be the most powerful. Army? What do you mean? Me not lying when me say not know. Proud warriors get taken by master, but we not know where they is go or why. What can you tell me about the orcs or goblins? Orcs and goblins everywhere. We bugbears strong, we fight tough, but we never makes advance for long. Too many foes. Do they have leaders to their tribes? Orc chieftain and goblin chieftain in caves. If killed this day, tribes would fall apart. We not know what doing without chieftain. We bugbears got chieftain too, but we prisoners so long, not knows where. Can you tell me anything else about these caves? Me can tell you that caves is home to orc and goblins, and us bugbears, we fight so much. No one safe in caves for an outsider. Okay, I am not going to kill you. You're clearly sentient, and you don't want to fight, so you can go. Me go free? Oh joy, me run away now. Thanks very much. Yeah, good luck with your life.
Time for a bit of the game.
Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to pause it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!